Right.
Yeah.
Right. So this control scheme is actually called the nunchuck control configuration. As you can see, the movement is controlled with the left stick, and you jump with the A button, shoot with the B button on the back. And then throw the grenades by actually flicking the controller, the right controller like that. Alright, let's show you. The tilt Wii remote is pretty cool. I like this one. Alright, so the way this one works is that you actually tilt the controller in the direction you want to go, and like this will duck, this will point up, and so it's kind of like that. And then the
I like that you just went crazy with some of these.
yeah, and then so the up button on the D-pad is actually jump, and then the 2 button is fire, and then 1 button is grenade. And so this doesn't actually use the flick, and that's mainly because, you know, you're moving around, so we figured if you're moving around a lot, you might be like sending off grenades when you're not really meaning to. Alright, so this one is much like a regular controller too. You move around with the directional pad over here, press up, and down to duck, and then 2 is jump, B is shoot, and this also for the grenades, you flick it like that. Sometimes if you want to fire them off real fast, I kind of just hit it against my finger like that. This is such a bizarre weapon.
This is basically a very traditional, but just throw the grenades.
Right.
It's pretty much like...
So it's more like old school controller with the grenade throw, whereas the nunchuck is like newer with the analog stick, and then the grenade throw with that. Alright, so obviously trying to emulate the original arcade experience here. So you're actually tilting the controller left, right, up, and down to move the player.
I assume you can do this right.
Yeah, you can switch hands, it doesn't matter. And then for the grenade toss, you actually flick with this one.
How do you choose it?
The button right here.
Oh.
And then jump is also on this one too.
Do you find any difference at all with throwing grenades with the Wii remote or throwing them with the nunchuck? Does that like feel any different in your response time?
This is a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
So there's just a little bit more when you flick it, and like this is a little lighter. Okay. But other than that, I mean,
Tech works pretty much the
yeah,
same.
it feels exactly the same. One of the things I found with this control scheme, if I rest it on my leg, it helps me balance it a little bit more. Up here, you're like really. Alright, so this is nunchuck only. So this one pretty much is all on the left hand. You move with the analog stick, you shoot with the Z button, and then jump with the C button. And then this one's used for switching weapons and the alternate attack. So. This is like the lazy man's control scheme.